to your Power Vinyasa class. I just have some light hand weights. These are 3 pounds. Feel free to go lighter, grab heavier if you like. If you want 5 pounds, you can, or no weights. It's up to you. So thanks so much for joining me. Let's begin. We're just going to start in a nice, easy seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Relaxing your shoulders. And just begin by inhaling through the nose and then exhaling out. Big breath in, big breath out. As you exhale, just find your spine lengthening, feeling grounded in your sit bones. When I planned this class yesterday, I wanted a class to feel strong, because sometimes when life gets busy, hectic, stressful, we tend to feel it in our bodies. And I thought the best way to face that is with strength. Today's practice is going to be a lot of strength. With our flow, we're connecting our breath to our body, to this moment. So I encourage you, before we start our practice, to just let everything go. Just you and your yoga mat. As you exhale, just let those anxieties leave your body. Let's slowly open our eyes. Let's add a nice big inhale. And then I want you to open mouth, exhale, let all that breath out. Here we go, inhale. In yoga, we call this lion's breath. You can open your tongue, open your mouth. It feels silly, but it's so good. One more time. And slowly add some movement, releasing tension from your neck and shoulders. Bringing your hands down by your side. Let's inhale, arms come up. Sitting down through your sit bones. As we exhale, take your left hand down, right arm, just reach it up and over. Opening up that side body. And then slowly come on up. Big inhale here. Exhale, take it to the other side. Reaching up and over. Opening up that side body. Inhale, come on up. Bring both arms. And then exhale, just bring them down. Roll it out. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, take your left hand, right knee. Just a nice, easy twist. Twisting is another way to just really release tension. Let things go that are out of our control. Wring it out. Inhale, arms come up. Big, deep cleansing breath as you exhale, twisting it to the right, left hand, right knee. Really wring it out right here. Creating that space between your left ear, left shoulder. And then slowly come through center, roll it out. Maybe bring that chin to chest, open it up. And then let's slowly make our way into our tabletop. Keeping our knees underneath our hips, wrists underneath our shoulders. Let's go ahead and inhale, drop the belly. And then exhale, round it up, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round it up, chin to chest. Again, inhale. Open up, and then exhale, press that mat away, nice and exaggerated. Feel that stretch through your spine, and then come into a nice neutral spine. Let's go ahead and extend our left arm out, and then bring that right leg. Finding the length through our neck, pointing our right toes down to the ground. Let's go ahead and inhale, bring this knee to elbow. Exhale, extend it long. Inhale, round it up. Exhale, find that extension. Holding it here. And then coming on, bringing that knee down. Let's take it to the other side. Right arm comes out, left leg. Finding your balance, finding that nice long neck. And then slowly inhale, bring that elbow to knee. Exhale, extend it long. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, extend it long. One more, slowly round it up. Exhale, finding that length, reaching out. And then coming to that nice tabletop, shake it out. And let's take those knees out nice and wide, toes together. Just come into a nice, easy child's pose. Maybe stretching out your fingers. And then slowly, like a wave, come forward, bringing your knees in, coming to a nice modified up dog. Reaching up, nice strong back. And then exhale, child's pose. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, come up. Finding your upward facing dog. And then come into that nice neutral spine. Planting your left hand, let's peel open our right arm. Stacking our shoulders. Exhale, we're going to thread the needle. So my right palm comes through, coming down to the mat. So inhale, open up. Open, open, open. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, open it up. And then exhale, thread it through. We're going to hold it here, extending that right arm as long as it can go, bringing our head to the mat. I like to extend my left arm forward and just gently press those hips back, feeling that expansion through the upper back. And then slowly come on up. We're going to take that to the other side. Let's inhale, left arm comes up. Take your time, use that full breath. And then as you exhale, palm comes through, thread that needle. So inhale. Exhale, thread it through. One more. And then exhale, fully thread it through, bringing your head all the way down to the mat, extending that right arm out, if that's comfortable, and then gently pressing your hips back. As you breathe here, just feel that expansion through your shoulder blades. And then slowly come on out, shake it out. And let's just come into a nice puppy pose. I'm going to drop my elbows and just press it back, just really feeling that stretch through the upper back. Take a nice full breath here. Really listening to your breath in this puppy pose. And then like a wave, roll it up. And let's find our first downward facing dog. Pedaling it out. Or not. Maybe some movement feels good here. Maybe some stillness. Dropping your head, looking up at your waistband. Taking another full breath here. And then slowly shift into your plank. We're just going to come right into an up dog. So I'm going to come onto my feet, opening it up. Nice strong back. Now I'm going to drop my knees, finding that child's pose. Inhale, roll it up, and let's have a seat. Bringing the bottom of our feet together. Opening up the inner thighs. Really maybe leaning over. This feels so good on the spine. As we gently press our knees away, we're going to be doing some inner thigh strength today. So really just take this moment to open it up. Warming up the body. And then slowly come on up. Let's extend this left leg long. Bring your right leg up and over. I'll turn. And let's just hug it in right here. Again, a nice twist. I'm taking my right hand behind me so I can really have a nice long spine. Beginning to open up this outer hip area. And then slowly release. Bring both feet in front. Exhale, finding that extension. Slowly roll it up. Let's bring this left foot up and over now. So I'm taking my right arm, I'm hugging in this left knee, left hand comes behind, nice twist here. Nice outer hip stretch. And then slowly release. Bring those arms in front. And then take those knees behind you. Let's find our downward facing dog. One full breath here. And now this time, inhale, shift onto that plank. Exhale, bending those elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, nice big step up to the front of your yoga mat. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up to that mountain pose. Exhaling, back bend. Inhale, extended mountain, reach those arms up. Exhale, swan dive into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right leg back, finding a runner's lunge. Now planting your hands, finding your plank, shifting it forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, I like to hop up to the front. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come on up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, extended mountain, reach it up. Exhale, swan dive into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left leg back. Find your plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take a full breath here. Now let's inhale, take the left leg up. Three-legged dog. Left heel comes up as your left hip comes down. And now slowly inhale, bring this knee to nose. Exhale, extend it long. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, come on through, crescent high lunge. Reach it up. Holding here nice and strong. And now we're going to slowly pivot on this back heel, and we're just going to come right into extended side angle. So take a moment here, reaching it up and over. Opening up that inner thigh. Now keeping your legs right where they are, come back into reverse warrior. Taking a full breath here, let in that big, beautiful breath. And then as you exhale, warrior two. Nice and strong. And then slowly bringing your hands to heart center, come back up into that crescent high lunge. Exhale into your runner's lunge, planting your left hand, peel it into a nice twist. And then taking this left leg back behind you, open it up, scorpion tail. So opening up that hip and then coming into your downward facing dog. Option, you can stay right here in your down dog or inhale into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes high, three-legged dog. Lifting up through that right heel, bringing that right hip down. And now inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend behind you. Inhale, bring this leg through, crescent high lunge. So now we're on the right side. Finding your length, finding your breath. And now slowly pivoting on that back foot, we're just going to come right into extended side angle. Opening up the side of the body. And now keeping your feet right where they are, come on into your reverse warrior. Open up that chest. Let in that big, beautiful breath. And then come on through warrior two. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale into that runner's lunge, adding that twist right here, dropping your hips. And then taking this right leg back behind you, scorpion tail. Taking this right heel towards your left glute, opening up that right hip, and then finding your downward facing dog. We're really warm now, so let's bend our knees, hop it up to the front of your mat. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deepen that forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come on up. This time as you back bend, bring both hands up. And then inhale into a nice chair pose. Time to build some heat, adding that power. So I'm sitting in my chair. Weight is on my heels, engaging my inner thighs. I'm going to take my right arm back. Breathe here. Now inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, left arm comes back. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, mountain pose. Let's do that again. Inhale, chair pose. Inhale here, exhale, right arm comes back. Inhale, chair. Exhale, left arm comes back. Inhale, chair. Maybe this time you come up onto your toes. Wherever you are in your chair, hold here. Squeezing your inner thighs, opening up your chest. Give me a nice full breath here. Exhale, extend it up, reach it on back. And then swan dive into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come on back up to that mountain pose. Exhaling, hands come to heart center. Inhale, back to that chair pose. This time, keeping our hands at heart center, we're going to twist to the left. Inhale, chair. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, chair. Exhale, twist. One breath. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, come to this chair pose. Start to bring your right knee up. As you exhale, extend your right knee back. Come into your twisting lunge right here. Inhale, come back up to that crescent high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse that warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Bringing your hands to heart center, coming back to that crescent high lunge, taking flight, coming up to the front. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, sink it down into your chair. Shifting your weight onto your right foot, bring your left knee up. As you exhale, extend that left leg back, twisting into that lunge. So I'm hooking my left elbow onto my right knee, opening it up right here. Deep twist. Now from here, we're going to come on up. Find your crescent high lunge. Open up warrior two. Nice strong legs. And then on the exhale, reverse that warrior. Inhale, come on through warrior two. Hands come to heart for balance as you come into that crescent high lunge. And then take flight, finding your mountain pose. Shake it out. Here we go. Have your weights right by you. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, step it back, finding your plank pose. So now we're holding our plank right here. Feel free at any time if you need to drop to your knees. Lifting up through the kneecap. Let's take this left leg off the mat. And we're just going to pulse right here. Nice little pulse. So I'm just pulsing. Pulse, 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 pulse. You got this. Hello, shoulders. Now inhale, left leg comes high. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, left leg comes high. Inhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, left leg comes high. Exhale, shifting it into your plank. I'm leaving my left toes off the ground. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Pick up your wrists and then flow back into your plank. You got two legs. Here we go. Right leg, pulse. I'm engaging the back of my leg. Pulse, 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 pulse. Now inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg comes high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. As you exhale, shift onto those left toes, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, step it up to the front of your yoga mat. Exhale, plant your feet and just forward fold. Slowly roll on up, grab your hand weights. We're gonna come back to that chair pose. But this time we're gonna add a little flow. So come into your chair, press up, press back. So here we go. Chair pose, up, tricep kick back. Chair pose, shoulder press. Squeeze the back of the arms. Press up. So it's a squat, lift, squat, tricep, squat, lift, squat. Nice and strong, getting that heart rate up. Press. One more. Squat. Press. Holding the weights here. Shifting on to that left leg, just like we did. Bringing this right knee up. Let's step it back, finding your crescent high lunge. And then slowly opening up warrior two. Nice and slow, because now you have your hand weights. And now we're going to bring our hands right here, and we're just going to curl. So I'm opening up through that warrior two, and I'm adding a nice little bicep curl. All the way down, all the way up. Breathe here. Can you give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your legs right where they are. Bring your right hand down. Just reverse that warrior. Open it up. Slowly come on through warrior two. Hands come to heart as you come back up to that crescent high lunge. And then step it up. Back to that squat. Squat, press, squat, squeeze, squat, shoulders, triceps. Breathe through it. Squat, press, squat, squeeze. You got this. Finding your breath. Arms are overhead, getting that heart rate up. This is 2. 1 more. Press. Bringing those hands to heart center, shifting your weight onto that right foot, stepping your left leg back. I'm going to turn. Finding your crescent high lunge. Slowly opening up warrior 2. Bringing those weights in. Here we go. Curl. So now our right leg is forward. Nice strong legs. As we add some strength for the biceps. Curl all the way up. All the way down. Finding our breath, right? Heart rate is up. Breathe. Here's 4. You got this. And now slowly bring this left arm down. Right arm comes up and back. Open up the chest. Very slowly come on through. Warrior 2. Hands come to heart as you step up to the front of your yoga mat. Now coming up, lots of legs. Let's bring this right leg up. Coming back to this lunge. We're going to lunge, tap the back knee, but we're going to add some shoulder. So I'm going to bring my arms out. So I'm just going to show you. Arms are going to be right here. So left leg is forward. Let's find our lunge. Lift. Lunge. Think of the top of the arms. Bring that back knee down. Squeezing your left glute. The top of the arms. You got this. Nice. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. Holding that lunge, bringing your weights here. Can you just give me a nice little pulse? Pulse, pulse. Now bringing your right leg forward. Give me a nice big squat. And then come on up. Now we're going to add a bicep right here. Hold it out. Squat it in. So it's like you're holding out a platter. Right? You're coming down, squeezing it up. Squeeze your glutes on the way up. Nice strong legs. Can you give me 2 more? And then let's hold this last one right here. Hold. Now bring your weights to heart center. Come up. Left knee comes up. Step the right leg back. Find your balance. We're going to lunge down and lift up. Here we go. Other leg. Making sure those elbows don't come any higher than your shoulders. A lot of leg strength right here. Breathe through it. Find your breath. It's hard. Breathe through it. Nice. Can you give me 4 more? You got this. Here's 4. 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands to heart center. Squat it out. Here we go. Squat. Add that bicep. Catch your breath. Squat. Squeeze. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, hold here. And then exhale, bring those weights up. Drop your weights. Shake it out. Take your weights out to the side. And then slowly reverse swan dive. Come on up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, down dog. Stretch it out. Inhale, shift onto those yogi toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Full breath here. Slowly step it up to the front of your mat. Grab your weights. Left leg is forward. I'm going to come back to my warrior 2. This time, arms are in front, right here. This is why we use light hand weights. Lots of reps for those shoulders. Lift. Here's 4. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Come center, star pose. Both toes are forward. We're going to hinge over. And then we're slowly, knees are soft. We're just going to row on the right, row on the left. So my back is flat. I'm bringing my elbow back to my hip. Knees are soft. Row, row. This is great for the back of your legs, that upper back. Now let's take both. Let's do both leg arms for 8, 7, 6. Squeeze. 3. Here's 2, 1. Come on up. Pivot. Let's go. Other side. Bending that right knee. Finding your warrior 2. Now bringing those hands in front. Palms are down. Here we go. Shoulders. Find your breath. Breathe. Nice strong legs. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to that star pose. Forward fold here. This time turn your feet out, finding, or actually bend your knees. So toes are forward. Now let's row. So I'm dropping my seat. Row, row. And now let's try both arms. Here we go. For 4, 3, squeeze that back. 2, 1, come on up. Walk it to the center. Shake it out. We're going to come into a curtsy lunge each side. Now we're going to start getting the outer hip. So let's come on to this left leg. I'm going to bring my right knee up, bringing my foot around, curtsy, and then come down. So I'm just going to bring my arms here, curtsy. Or actually, you know what? Let's just keep our weights right here, right? Curtsy. 3. Give me 2 more. 1 more. Now come on up. My toe is forward. I'm just going to hinge forward into a nice warrior 3. So I'll turn to the side. Now from here, I'm going to bring my hand weights down and I'm just going to come into like a Shiva squat and lift. A lot of balance right here. Hello, left leg. Just a nice, so I'm bringing my right leg out. Can you give me 2? Can you give me 1 more? Can you find that warrior 3, drop, bring your weights down, and now come on up, shake it out. Wow, woo, a lot of strength. Big breath here. Let's take it to the right side. Weight is on the right, bring that left leg back. Curtsy, come out. Thinking about this outer hip as you come down, press up. Weights are just for balance. We're really focusing on the legs. Give me 3 more. We're only here once. 3, we're burning out these legs. 2. Now slowly make your way into that warrior 3. I'm going to turn to the side. Finding your balance, finding your breath. Now, can you take that left leg, bring it to the outside, bend that leg, come on up. This is called a Shiva squat. Just bring your weights wherever's comfortable. So it's like my left toes are touching the water, like next to my mat. Just give me 4. Find your breath. Can you give me 2 more? This is it. This is it. Hello, glutes. Woo! And then find your warrior three. Drop your weights down. Come on up. Shake it out. Give those legs a break. Bring those arms overhead. Just tricep extension. Catch your breath. Breathe. Now when we do tricep extensions, we want to tuck our pelvis under. We don't want to have, we want that good posture. We want to support. Lift, lower. Catch your breath. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Let's come back to that goddess pose. Slide down that wall. Now I want to try something new. We're going to bring our hands behind us. So find your goddess pose, right? You're sliding down that wall, tucking that pelvis under. We're going to just move side to side right here. Weight is on your heels. I want you to think about your obliques. Right here. So just side to side. Right? Pulling that belly button into your spine, supporting that lower back. Maybe take your legs a little bit deeper. If your legs are a little sore, come up a little bit. Here's 8. This is everyone doing this once. 3, 2. Now come on up, toes forward. We're going to drop our weights and we're just going to come side to side. Feels pretty good after that goddess pose. Really opening up the inner thighs. You know what? We're going to do that again. That was so fun. We're doing it again. So here's 2, 1. Come on up. Find that goddess pose or horse pose. Hands come down. And let's just come into those obliques. Breathe through it. Legs are starting to feel fatigued. Lots of leg strength today. Right? But we're strong. We connect our breath to our movement when things get shaky. Here's 4, 2. Come on up, toes forward, hinge. Bring those weights down and just come side to side. Finding your breath. That was a lot of strength. Woo-hoo. And just take those weights out in front of you. Let's just come onto this left knee. Take your right toes up and just open it up if that feels good. And then slowly bringing our hands to center, taking it to the other side. And then slowly coming back through center, we're going to find our plank. Little bit of core right here. We're going to come onto the outer edge of that left foot, peel it open right here. Now modification, come onto that back knee. Now if you want a little bit more obliques, we're going to bring this right hand down and we're going to come up. So we're coming up. Reaching it down, exhale up. Here's 4. Breathe. Now hold that plank. We're going to come to the other side. So come on to that right hand now. Come on up. Remember, this right knee can come down. And then bring this left hand down. Swoop it up. Nice, strong obliques. You got this. Breathe through it. We're scooping out. Can you give me 4 more? You got this. One more. And now hold your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Big open mouth, exhale. And then come onto your knees. have a seat. Finishing up with some core right here, right? What's a yoga strength class without a boat pose? So open it up right here. I always like to kind of grab onto my thighs, finding that perfect posture, and then holding it out. Maybe taking it out, lifting up, embracing that shake. Right? It's okay to shake. It's okay to be unsteady. We got this. Find your breath. Maybe you need to grab onto your thighs, lift up, and then come back. Can you take it a little bit lower? Can you give me 2 last breaths? This is it. Last strength exercise. And then exhale, plant your feet. Come on up. And then let's bring our hands behind us. So my fingertips are pointing towards my waist. And I'm just going to lift it up in a reverse tabletop. Feels really good. And then slowly have a seat. Bringing those legs out in front of you. Exhale, folding forward. Finding your breath. And then slowly planting your feet. Let's roll it on down. And let's just come up into a nice bridge pose. I like to bring my hands underneath, clasp my hands, kind of tuck my shoulders under, and just really open up through the chest. And then slowly lower. Inhale, let's cross our ankles, roll it forward. Coming down, finding your downward facing dog. We did a lot of leg strength. So let's peel open this left leg. Slowly shifting onto your right toes, coming into our pigeon pose. Left knee is behind left wrist. Take this leg behind you. Breathe here. And then just melt down into your pigeon pose. Maybe even take your pigeon all the way down. Finding your breath. Stretching that outer hip. Releasing tension. Now, yogi's choice. You can stay right here in your pigeon. I like to come up. I like to stretch my quad. Yogi's choice. This is a pretty deep stretch. I like to hold on to the inside of my foot. I'm working on some balance here. Yogi's choice. Feels really good after all those squats, those chair poses. Take one more breath. And then slowly release that right leg. We're going to come onto this left hip. I'm going to leave my left leg right here. I'm going to swing my right leg over. So just like we did in warm-up, but now we're a little bit deeper. And we're just going to come into this nice little twist. Getting this outer right hip, right glute. And then slowly releasing, bringing this right knee on top of the left. And let's bring this left arm up. Let's stretch out that tricep, all the while getting those hips. Maybe just close your eyes right here. If you want to bring your right hand underneath, you can. Little cow face. This is a deep, deep stretch, deep hip stretch. We're opening up the shoulder, the tricep. So just find your breath right here. Releasing that tension. You know, we got our heart rate up. We found some strength. And now we're using our breath. We're stretching deep. Releasing that tension. Keeping that perfect posture. And then on your next inhale, slowly release your arms. First, I like to grab onto my feet, finding that nice big stretch. And now slowly take this right leg out behind you. You want to come out of this just like we came in. So come onto those right toes, take your left leg back, open up scorpion tail. If Wild Thing is in your practice, if you'd like to flip it. And then coming into your down dog. Inhale, peel open this right hip. Shift on forward, bringing this right knee behind your right wrist. Wiggling this left leg, coming into your pigeon. Just using your breath to melt into your pigeon. Really getting that outer hip. Using your breath to melt deeper and deeper into this posture. Every exhale, releasing that tension. Now, yogi's choice, you can stay right here. Or if you want to come up and bend this left knee, open it up. Find that inside of the foot. Finding that quad stretch. Wherever you are in your pigeon, opening it up. And then on the inhale, slowly release this left foot. Making your way onto your right hip as you swing this left leg up and over. Taking your right hand, hugging in this left knee, nice twist. And then bringing this this left knee on top of the right. Wiggling into your cow face. Finding that nice deep hip stretch. Let's take this, where are we? Right arm. Option, you can hold this nice tricep stretch here, right? There was a lot of chaturangas. Or bring this left hand underneath. Placing the back of your palm in your back as you open up the shoulder. I like to close my eyes in this stretch because this is a deep stretch. We're getting into our hips. We're opening up the shoulder, the tricep. We're finding our breath in this deep stretch. We're allowing our breath to soften our body, to find length in this posture. Connecting our breath with our brain, telling our brain it's okay. It's okay. Slowly peel open your eyes if you closed them like me. We're going to release the arms first, grabbing onto your feet. Coming up in that nice perfect posture. Exhaling into this lovely hip stretch. So good. Take this left leg back. We want to come out of it just like we came in. Take your right leg back behind you. Open it up. If you want to pop it over into Wild Thing, you can. And then finding your downward facing dog. Coming on to your knees. Having a seat. One more quad stretch because we really did a lot of squats. I'm going to bend. So this is my right knee. And I'm just going to bring my right heel towards my hip. I like to keep my right hand on my hip. And you're just finding that length from your hip bone down to your knee. Now, if you want to try both, you can. This is pretty deep stretch. So if it's too deep, release the right foot and just try the left. Because you want to keep your hips on the yoga mat. This is a super deep stretch, right? That's why I keep my hand on my hip. hips, both hips. Maybe you take your ankles out a little bit. There will be, obviously, underneath your back, there's space, right? But just feel that length through your quad. Using that breath, finding that length. One more breath. Maybe you need to even it out. And then slowly, one leg at a time, come on out onto your feet. And then bringing the bottoms of the feet together, allowing those knees to drop. Nice inner thigh stretch here. And then slowly bringing your knees in, taking your 2-piece fingers, grabbing onto those big toes, coming into happy baby. Now melting that entire spine onto your mat, bringing your knees out to the side. Opening up that inner thigh. And then slowly releasing. One last twist. Let's extend that left leg long. So we're hugging in our right knee. Big inhale here. Exhale, take the right knee across the body. Open up into that goalpost arms. Nice stretch through the spine. Opening up the chest. And then come through center, bringing both knees in. Extending that right leg long, hugging in your left knee. Big inhale here. As you exhale, left knee comes across. Opening up into those goalpost arms. Looking over that left shoulder. And then slowly bringing those knees into your chest. Maybe it's a nice open mouth exhale here. And then just hug your knees in. Sending your body so much love. Being proud of yourself for moving, breathing, hopefully releasing stress and tension while adding some strength. So hug it in here. Nice big squeeze, sending your body so much love, like you're like cutting off your circulation. And then exhale, release. Allow that blood to just through your body. Just staying in this nice final relaxation pose. Really taking these last few moments, closing your eyes, allowing your body to fully relax. Releasing all of that tension. And then where you are, go ahead and inhale through your nose. And then open mouth exhale, let out all that breath. Just begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. We're going to end our yoga practice today in the fetal position. So bring your knees into your chest and just take them to one side. It doesn't matter what side. Using your bottom arm as a pillow. This posture is just nourishing. You're sending your body so much love as you end your yoga practice in this restorative posture. Feel free to stay here as long as needed, friend. No rush. Let's just take one final breath together. Inhaling through the nose. And then slowly exhale, letting out that breath, sealing in your beautiful yoga practice today. Thank you so much for doing yoga with me today. Hey friends, did you know that I do live yoga every week? If you want to do yoga with me in the comfort of your own home, go ahead and sign up below and join my virtual membership.